guys? John coming in. Got another battle replay for you here on Total War Rome 2. Welcome back to the Legion Sieges. Welcome back to the channel once again. And thank you guys very much for coming to hang out. I just want to make a quick announcement here in case you guys did not already know. We're looking to form up teams or get teams to form up for the second season of the Legion Sieges tournament. So make sure to get into the Hungry Wolves Discord. If you're already in there, go on down there. Make sure you have the tournament access card, and you'll be able to get involved. But moving forward here, we are on the settlement of Ankara. This is only the medium-sized version of Ankara. And we do have a 2v2 siege here, so let's take a look at the armies. We're going to actually, looks like we have a full army sally out coming here from one of the defenders. We'll take a look at this defender first here. We have Lusitania being commanded by Dairy Farmer. Now, if you guys know who Dairy Farmer is, then you know that this is probably going to be pretty brutal, but we don't know. We don't know. He's got some brutal appointments right there. He's got Tylus and Arverni, and this is definitely not on large funds. With the amount of Oathsworn that are over there, this is definitely not on large funds. At least I don't think they are. I don't think that it is. Maybe it is. I don't know. You guys let me know in the comment section. But Lusitania being commanded by Dairy Farmer. He has 7 veteran shield warriors, 4 Iberian swordsmen, 3 Lusitania nobles, one of those being the general, 4 Balearic slingers, and 2 Scutari cavalry. His ally over here, we have Boei. Boei is going to have a mission ahead of him. The attackers should start pressing for sure. But Boei here being commanded by Beastman 994, and he has 7 sword followers, 4 Oathsworn, one of those being the general, 4 Celtic warriors, 2 Levy freemen, and 3 Celtic bowmen. Now, getting out onto the attackers first, we do have Arverni here being commanded by CH3 Laska. I don't know how to say your name, 47. And he has 8 Oathsworn. Does he really have 8? Oh my god, he does. He's got 8 Oathsworn. Wow. 8 Oathsworn. One of those being the general. 6 Celtic warriors, 1 Levy freeman. I don't see the Gallic Hunters, but that doesn't mean they're not there. We did have guerrilla deployed towers, so I'm going to assume that they are there. Then we have a Tylus being commanded by Peacekeeper, and he has 14 tribal warriors. My god. General is an Oathsworn, 3 units of Thracian Peltast, 1 Celtic Slinger, and a Giant Ballista. Now, right off the bat here, before I get into the army, into the battle, the attackers are doing the absolute wrong thing. They should be pressing the settlement for sure. Getting themselves a nice little defensive line here, but pressing this settlement, getting this Giant Ballista to start knocking down some walls. Yeah, there you go. Hopefully they'll be able to get this wall knocked down, this corner wall. That would be huge. That would be huge to be able to start getting in there real quick. But Lusitania's a little bit of a problem over here. They do have some pretty good damage that they can do. But they don't like getting shot. That is one of the downfalls of Lusitania. They don't like getting shot. So we'll have to see how this one plays out. But remember to hit the like button, drop comments, share the video, subscribe to the channel, all that fun stuff. Let's dive on in. Enough talk, more war. Oh, God. Oh, God. Yeah, this is not going to be well. This is not going to go well for the attackers. These guys are going to start getting hit by Balearic slingers. They do not want to just stand there and get shot. I mean, hopefully they start... Oh, no, this tribal warrior is going to get wrecked. He's got 4 Balearic slingers firing at him. God, another bunch just got knocked down. We have 1 Celtic Slinger moving over here. That's not going to work. It's not going to work. Yeah, the attackers definitely need to be aggressive. They really, really, really need to be aggressive. And they're not being aggressive at all. Here comes the Gallics, though. Hold on, we got the 4 Gallic Hunters now going to start showing up. They're going to start firing into the Balearic. That'll actually be a little helpful. That will be helpful, but this Slinger over here is going to get destroyed. They're already getting destroyed, yeah. The Gallics now are going to start trying to respond back. Now they have 3 Balearic Slingers firing over here. See, this is the problem here. Yeah, the Gallics just, they don't have the armor. They don't have the armor to be able to stand up to the Balearics. Balearics have 25 armor. The Gallic Hunters only have 10. Celtic Slingers only have... Oh, no, they have 25 as well. But yeah, they had 4 units firing at them. Yeah, they're dead. They're dead. Down to 61. One of the Gallics is already down to 40 men left. This one's running away. He's going to die. Oh, boy. Yeah, these slingers are probably going to get a good amount of kills. 35, 50, 105, and 93. They're already cresting or over 100 kills. Doing very, very effective. And the Boei player hasn't had to do anything. I mean, he brought a Celtic Bowman outside, but he didn't really even need to do that. Because the attackers aren't pressing. Like, this is a huge opportunity for the attackers to go. I say this all the time. Yes, you have a full army sally out that's sitting over here looking at you. But you have all of this that could start pressing and getting up onto these walls. If you had control of this, you can manually fire. You can knock this wall down. You can get inside. Give yourself a double breach. Hitting the corners is key. He's still got ammo. 73%. Unfortunately, 3 out of those 4 shots missed. Insert, guys. Press insert. Right here, he's got a clear as day shot. Clear as day. You can see it. I'm basically right where the artillery piece is. Right there. He could be manually firing, but oh, there, hold on. 2 shots hit that one. Okay, good. That's good. Now, hopefully, they ready up. Looks like Arverni's actually going to start getting ready to move in. I wouldn't send your OS1 general in there right off the bat. And the towers should have already been mounted. Celtic Warriors should have been on the towers already, ready to go. I mean, he's got a ton of them just sitting back here. Unless he's going to sacrifice these. Maybe he's going to sacrifice this. I see that some of the tribals are starting to shift over there as well. That's going to be good. There you go. Manual fire. Manual fire. Yes. Now, whatever ammunition you have left, you can save to fire into the settlement once you start seeing them. All right, so the levy framing going to move over. I guess they're going to be... Oh, they're going to just throw javelins. Okay, not a bad play. Not a bad play. The Celtic Bowman went inside. Levy framing went back inside. I wouldn't be shocked if this levy framing comes over here. Maybe he's just going to hang out by the gate. But this one here has one purpose and one purpose only. Actually, might have 2. 1 is definitely for javelins. 2 is probably to try and maybe slow the advance into the settlement for just a couple of seconds to allow the Lusitani army over here to continue working. But all right, hold on. We got the Celtic Warriors now starting to shift on down here as well. Okay, so the levy framing did move over here. Okay, so they got a bunch of javelins sitting over here ready to go. But they got to get on these towers and start going. Get on these towers and start going. Honestly, a Celtic Warrior this way, and I might push 2 of my Oathsworn in there. I might push 2 of my Oathsworn in there, though they would probably get shot in the back. The Balearics might just turn and start firing. But that could free up a spot for the Gallics to start firing. He's got 3 Peltasts. I mean, the Thracian Peltasts are good, but they do not, obviously, they don't have the range to compete with the Balearics. 150 range for the Balearics. They just don't have the range. They don't have the range. We're taking our time, taking our time. Okay, Oathsworn mounted. We have a Celtic Warrior mounted here as well. I guess we're going to get a little fast forward here. Not really sure. Got a very slow attack here now. Sending 2 towers. 2 towers. I'm going to now make the assumption that the attacking players are very new. Very new. Maybe they're used to playing campaigns and such, but yeah, that slinger's going to be dead. Oh, got away again. Nope. Routed. Stop. 30 men. I mean, they're going to run kind of close to the general. Maybe they'll come back. Look at that. 2 silver chevrons on the general. Wow. Good start. All right, here we go. Oathsworn have gotten in here, and they are already getting destroyed. Javelins, 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 javelins.
Give them steel. Give them fear.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy. All right, hold on. We got a little bit of a response. So the Oathsworn are going to start making their way forward. They've already taken 33 losses, though, and now they're going to get charged. They're going to get charged again, probably. Celtic Warriors here trying to take on Sword Followers. That's not going to go well. Oh, we actually have the Celtic Bowman from back over here firing over here as well, getting some excellent sword side shots. In some cases, they might have actually be getting some rear shots a little bit, maybe. No, it's just sword side. The Oathsworn's winning for now because they're taking on a single Celtic warrior, but now we're going to start having... Yeah, they're going to start cycling. That's going to be a problem. All right, let's see what we got going on. Oathsworn getting picked off. Yep, Oathsworn getting picked off. Slingers are going to fall back. Good. Little bit of pressure. Little bit of pressure. Just send stuff over there to push their ranged units back. I mean, another use would be these Celtic warriors. Come over here. Just keep the slingers back. See, you can see here, he's going to be able to line up. And he's going to be able to fire right into all that. He's not giving the order yet, though. Did those Levy Freemen just turn and follow? They did. They just followed in onto the back of this Oathsworn. And the Oathsworn's getting absolutely destroyed again. Because he's getting shot by the arrow towers, too. He's getting shot from right there. And they're getting slung now. Now they're getting slinged in the back. The slingers are slinging. The slingers are tossing those stones. And the veterans doing their job. I mean, the veterans, they don't have to do much. They just have to be there in case anything comes over here. And Veteran Shield Warriors, very good infantry unit. Very good. Low armor, yes, but very good. Melee attacks, very solid. Weapon damage is okay. Melee defense, 75. I mean, they do well. Base morale is pretty good, too. But, all right, here we go. Okay. Attacker, go. Got to keep pressing. You have got to keep pressing. You can't just stand there. All right, we got more Oathsworn coming in. This Oathsworn's still alive. I'm shocked. I am shocked. 148 kills, though. But, I mean, he was just taking on Celtic warriors, so it's not 100% shocked, but still shocked nonetheless. I thought he would have been dead. All right, what are the Gallic Hunters firing at? Firing at bowmen. Okay, firing at the Celtic bowmen. Good. Knock them down. Honestly, might want to start getting one or two of these Gallic to start firing into these. Try and get some kills on these sword followers, though the sword followers, never mind. The sword followers actually have all of their shields on this side facing in this direction, so the bowmen won't really be as effective as they probably want to be. But there you go. Artillery bombing in. There you go. Good hit. Good hit on the sword followers. I don't know how much ammo he still has left. He's loaded another shot. Still firing. I mean, obviously he can't see this, but this would be another great spot to fire at. Fire into all these sword followers that are coming out here. But this is a little... Okay, now we're starting to have a little bit of a problem for the defenders. I mean, Lusitani coming out here initially, he definitely caught the attackers off guard. Balearics still have a decent amount of ammo, 89 and 58 for those two, 108 and 105. So they definitely have still a decent amount of ammunition. Skutari Cav still sitting way back over there. Tylus could definitely start closing in his ranks a little bit here as well. Maybe get some infantry in there. Start trying to help out. Sword followers getting a flanking charge in onto these Oathsworn. But they have more Oathsworn coming over here. That's going to force them back. But the Celtic bowmen, good angle. There you go. That was a winning hit right there. Oh, my God, that was a winning hit. Dropping. 19 dead out of one volley. 19 dead. That was a good shot. Good shot. 51 kills. Firing over there again. Clip it into the range units. Clip it into the archers. That's fine. That is fine. But these Oathsworn and Tribal Warriors, these guys, get inside. These dudes need to get in there now. Climb the towers, climb the walls, get in there and start giving good pressure. Because over here, this is falling apart again. This is falling down. There's 75 Oathsworn over here. They need more infantry. Need more infantry to fill these gaps. Getting some more kills with the slingers. 125, 133, 127. This one still only got 79. So he definitely still has a lot of ammo left. Thracian Peltas, don't even bring them up here. Don't even bring the Thracian Peltas up here. They are so far outranged. It's not even fun. These Thracian Peltas are going to die. They have 30 armor. The Slinger just got killed. Now the Peltas is going to get killed. Thracian Peltas, zero business. The Thracian Peltas literally has no business being right where he is. Get out of there. Get out of there. The Gallic Hunters should literally be right here, waiting for any opportunity to get some rear shots on anything that comes around the corner here. All right, Oathsworn still giving pressure. Here we go. Good stuff. Another javelin volley. Get a charge. Get a charge. You're just standing there. Charge in. You have to charge. You can't just stand there. Go. Get in there. Get in there. More infantry is needed inside the settlement. Again, these tribal warriors need to go. I'm not going to say that the attackers could be absolutely winning right now, but they would be much further into this settlement than they are now if they were working together. Which drives me back to the join discords. You'll be able to play and talk to the people that you're playing with. The allies on your side you'll be able to talk to, and you'll be able to have better cohesion. Because these two tribal warriors, if they were in there, I mean, sword followers are good, but with an Oathsworn assistant, oh boy, that would be a problem. That would definitely be a problem. Let's see what Lusitani's doing here now. We had a... Oh, that was an Arverni Levy Freeman actually just got mauled.
Understood.
Yeah, Iberian swordsman nonetheless killed him off. Okay. This right here, these need to go in. These need to go in. No, go in through the wall. Go over the tower. Use the towers. Or just send it right over there, quick. You got to get in. Yeah, this is now falling apart, so they're going to need to put more infantry here. Arverni's sending in another Oathsworn. Where are his Celtics? He's got all these Celtic warriors out here. He could definitely be making use of them. For sure be making use of them. All right, here we go. Iberian swordsman coming in. Javelin volley. Is he going to send them in? Oh, he is. He's actually going to send them in there. All right. Going to get into a tribal warrior there. Let's see how they're doing. Losing. But, I mean, they're tying up a tribal warrior. They're tying up a tribal warrior. Now, the Balearics are going to start firing in here. Oh, my God. Look at that tribal warrior tossing. Got a veteran shield warrior moving forward. Nice javelin volley right there. That was actually a really nice javelin volley. Killed a decent amount. 11 of them. And here we go here. Charge. Do not just let the veteran shield warriors get the charge off on you. Even fight, even fight. Tribals are starting to win a little bit there. But again, veteran shield warriors, very good infantry. Very, very good infantry. All right, here we go. We got some tribals in here now. Where's the second tribe? Oh, we brought him back over here. Okay, he's going to bring him up on the tower. See, this is perfect spot right here for these Gallics. These Gallic hunters right here, firing in there. Get shots on these sword followers for sure. Oh, boy, look at that. Celtic Bowman again. Solid angle. Firing it onto the back of a tribal warrior. Wait, where's that tribal warrior banner? 147. Oh, that's it right there. Okay, just the bannerman hadn't gotten inside yet. Okay, the Oathsworn need to kind of... I think this Oathsworn's just going to take a lot of shots. Which, I mean, at this point it is what it is. At this point it is what it is. Tribal warriors getting in some work. Veteran shield warriors. That veteran shield warrior is winning. He kind of pulled back through to get away, which means he's going to lose a lot of men. But all right, here we go. Tribal warriors pressing in. 2 tribal warriors. I mean, get this tower. Get this tower and block this. You've seen that the defending infantry has come through this way several times. You have to block the angles. Send something in here and have something there to block this. More infantry is needed. This tribal warrior, park that tribal warrior right there. Another tribal warrior come this way. I mean, he's just got 2 of them blobbed up. Actually, no, one of them's fighting this. Never mind. He's got the second one over here fighting this sword follower. Okay. This is starting to look much better for the attackers now. Much, 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 much better for the attackers. This could absolutely fold back even more. I don't really know how much more the ammo the Balearics have. 145, 142, 113, and 159. Oh, they still have stones. They still have stones. Yeah, okay, so they all still have stones left, but they might be running out soon. Look at it. Look at the Arverni Celtic Warriors. Oh my god. 3 of them charging into 1 Iberian swordsman. You got the Oathsworn General taking on a regular Oathsworn here. And they're getting shot. Yeah, honestly, I would not be over here. I would not be over here with the Oathsworn General. Get that in there. Do not let them start neutralizing this tower, though. Go, 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 go. Charge in there. Keep them out of the circle. And keep them out of the circle. Starting to lose this tower. That is not good. Not good. Again, more infantry is needed, and they're not there. All these tribal warriors back here are afraid of 2 units of Scutari cavalry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's got 5 tribal warriors, even if it's 4 tribal warriors defending against 2 units of Scutari cavalry, which, yes, Scutari cavalry are good in their own right. But this is very heavy infantry. Very heavy melee infantry. 95 armor. They should absolutely be in here. They should absolutely be in here. I mean, the Celtic Bowman, 64 kills there. I don't even... Oh, there's the other one right there. 110 kills. It's firing into the Oathsworn General. The Oathsworn General is going to be in a little bit of a problem here. He's getting shot. That Celtic Bowman's firing away. I mean, one of these Balearics could actually just turn and start firing up into the settlement and do a lot of damage to that Oathsworn General. A lot of damage. I don't know if he would kill it outright, but he would definitely do a lot. Getting into the ballista crew. Oh, didn't stay long enough to get the... didn't stay long enough to get the... Oh, it's not even them. Who shot the ballista crew? Yeah, see these tribals now. They're just getting shot. The slingers are just having the time of their lives out here. I don't know if they're all going to get 200, but there's definitely going to be at least 1 or 2 maybe that gets 200 kills. Got Thracian Peltas in here. Okay, but they're about to get charged by Celtic Bowmen. They should have charged. Another tribal warrior coming in here. Tribal warrior sneak through this way. Let the Thracian Peltas fight the Celtic Bowmen. Thracian Peltas, better armor. 30 armor against 10 armor. Oh, you just got another Oh, no, that's a wounded tribal warrior. Never mind. Celtic warriors are starting to lose here now. Thracian Peltas outside, throwing in there, throwing in there, throwing in there, trying to kill some of the infantry. This is an infantry unit they would want to be firing at. Try and kill that Lusitani noble if they can. Cav is in. Say goodbye to the Gallics. Hopefully they used a lot of their ammo. They did not. They did not. These Gallics are toasted. Goodbye. And that could have been, honestly, that could have been avoided probably about 10 minutes ago. 7 minutes ago. If the attackers had cut themselves into here, it would have been avoided. That cavalry would have had no chance to get through. And there'd be more infantry inside for the attackers. But, I mean, they have a breakthrough here again. Thracian Peltas back at throwing out these sword followers. Go this way. What's that? 72. This is 106. Throw the 160 in there. Get this to come this way. Start breaking this up. Oh, veteran shield warriors in the back here now, too. This Oathsworn General could be handy. Turn this way. Kill this veteran shield warrior off. But yeah, the Scutari cavalry now in here. Yeah, that's going to be a problem. Like I said, the Scutari cavalry is very good. But they wouldn't have been able to break through. They're medium cav. They would not have been able to break through very heavy infantry. And now you're just chasing. Infantry chasing cavalry is never going to work ever. 2 minutes, 44 seconds left. Arverni has now completely shattered. Tylus is pretty much on his last legs. And it happened so quick. It happened so quick. This battle was kind of... The attackers still had a massive chance of maybe pulling this off. But they focused too much out here. They focused too much out here. They didn't send enough inside. Because look at how much Boei has left. There's not a lot left here for Boei. He's got his 4 Oathsworn. The sword followers, there's one sword follower that's healthy. The rest of these sword followers are very damaged. Very, very damaged. Even this Oathsworn here is really wounded. So, yeah, there was a lot of opportunities here for the attackers to get in there and win. Or at least get much further into the settlement than they did. Because this is as far in as they got. They got there. Well, maybe like this. They got this. They got in that far. They definitely could have gotten much further than this. Much, much further than this. But Lusitani coming outside. I mean, he caused a distraction. Good play. Definitely good play by Lusitani coming outside. He kind of threw off the entire attack, but the attackers also did take a very long time to get inside. Which, again, I can't say this for certain, but it is kind of leaning me towards I think the attackers were newer players. Which is fine. You know, you got to start somewhere. But all right, so yep, Dairy Farmer sent the replay over, and thank you very much for sending it over. You did a really good job. But you also this is very much of a teaching video as well. I feel like I think a lot of people, if they actually watch the video, there's a lot of things that newer players can watch, and a lot of things newer players can learn, I should say. But yeah, it was 30 minutes on the dot. Wow, that's crazy. All right, Lusitani. Dairy Farmer, 2,913 kills, 44 with the general. One of his Lusitani nobles getting involved, really getting involved, 147 kills. Veteran Shield Warriors, 188, 262, 189, 208, 123, 197. Solid job with them. Iberian Swords, 148 and 127, so 2 out of the 4 there. Balearics, yep, 2 of them over 200. Actually, there's a third one that was really close there. But yeah, Balearics did great, 176, 198, 258, 206. And one Skitarii, 128. They did great. The other one was just kind of there. Then we have Beastman 994 playing as Bowie 1647. I mean, he was really damaged. Really, really damaged. There was 3 units inside that weren't really hurt. 3. So much. Yeah, well. All right, Celtic Bowman 113. That's the only one, okay. Celtic Warriors didn't do much. Levy Freeman didn't do much. Oathsworn 162, 129. Sword Followers 191, 118, 113, 103, 121, 104, and 186. Solid job with the Sword Followers, all over 100 kills. One's close to 200. Good job. Oh, 2 is kind of close to 200. Now we have Peacekeeper playing as Tylus on the attack, 1787. 80 with his general. Unfortunately, started with 2 chevrons. 2 silver chevrons, and he didn't really even get a chance to use them. The Giant Ballista, he started manually firing it, which he definitely should have been doing that way from the beginning. Should have been manually firing at that wall, just single shot, boom, 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 knocking that one wall section down. But it might have saved him ammo to get another section down as well. Thracian Peltas, only 1 there with 165. His slingers got completely destroyed. Tribal Warriors, 127, 133, 111, 136, 123, 130, 116, and 162. So overall, they did well. He had another one there. It's close to 100, 72 there, 98 there. And then we have, CH3 Laska 47, 1836 playing as Arverni. His general 103 kills. Galax just got completely destroyed. He had him in a good spot. They just didn't have any backup, which, as I mentioned, if the attackers had kind of swiveled over a little bit more, shifted their infantry a little bit further, they would have had a very solid line. That median cavalry would not have been able to get through. The medium cavalry wouldn't have been able to get through it. But yeah, the Gallic Hunters unfortunately got wrecked. His Celtic Warriors, I think he just kind of threw those in there. Just threw them at the Veteran Shield Warriors, which I think, a couple of them, one with 83. Yeah. His Oathsworn 123, 205, 238, 193, 201, 117, and 134. They all did great. All of his Oathsworn, all 8 Oathsworn over 100 kills. But yeah. Yeah. All right, well, there you go. Lessons learned, hopefully lessons learned, and more lessons for newer players to learn. Even some of the more experienced players, just be more aggressive. You got to be a little bit more aggressive. When an army comes outside and there's not really a whole lot of cavalry, you can, and you're in a corner like that, especially you're in a corner like that, just set up your defenses, set up your rear lines, and just get inside the settlement. But, yeah, that's going to be the end, guys. So thank you very much. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. Remember, the Land of Sieges Season 2, looking to start getting teams signed up and everything. There's 3 teams signed up right now, so make sure to get into Hungry Wolves Discord. Make sure to get yourselves the tournament access card from the Server Rules channel, and you guys will be able to... Server Roles channel. But yeah, you'll be able to get set up there. It's 3 players with 1 substitute. But yeah, that's going to be the end. So thank you again very much. Have a great rest of your day. Stay safe, and as always, until the next one.